why must you be in the life?
So, this is Keith again with Because We Care with Luke Brahl, my special guest, and we're going to talk about motherfucking Kingdom Hearts right now. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games ever, mostly because it kind of combines the childhood memories that hold so dear of Disney with the just pure epicness of Final Fantasy. I played one. I think I literally almost, I think a month ago, finally beat Kingdom Hearts 1. Because Kingdom Hearts 1's a lot more difficult, and I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 like 3 times. But both great games.
Kingdom Hearts 1, I beat once, and really I want to go through it again, but it took me like 72 hours to beat it, and it wasn't because of the final boss battle. It was because of fighting Riku, all Bastion.
The second time?
Yes.
Yes. That's the same reason why it took me forever.
I could not beat it.
Apparently there's like a strategy.
Yeah, but screw strategy. I don't know. I mean, if you want me to go into the handheld or whatever.
Well, I've played a couple of them. I've played out of the handhelds. I've played Chain of Memories, which was
Chain of Memories was a fail.
It was
The story
was
had potential,
but the gameplay was weak.
No.
It was too far fetched from the original gameplay. And then I played Birth by Sleep, which I beat.
Yes.
So
Birth
by Sleep is amazing.
I've beaten one campaign of Birth by Sleep.
I think I beat 2. I think I beat Terra and I beat Ven.
I beat Ventus. I'm working on Aqua. I also am playing. I haven't really beaten it yet, but I played 358 over 2 days, which is following Roxas and exploring a little more of Organization 13, and it's interesting to see how events in 358 or 2 days
affect Kingdom Hearts.
Well, they follow, not really, well, they do affect Kingdom Hearts too, but they are following a lot of the events that happen between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Half the organization. He plays Roxas, who was the nobody that was created of Sora, and kind of Kyrie as well, but that's a lot of
wishy-washy stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of confusing. I'm not even sure how it happened myself or why it happened, but you're playing as Roxas. Storyline, there was actually a 14th member of Organization 13.
Oh yeah, Zion.
Yeah, she was also created from Sora because of what happened with Kyrie.
Yeah.
But like about like a third of the way, halfway through that game, you see certain members of the organization, like Axel, go to Castle Oblivion, which is what happened in events of Chain of Memories occur as you're progressing through 358 or 2 days. And then Axel, who really is the only survivor, or only organization survivor of Castle Oblivion, comes back and just is kind of hush about the whole thing. Yeah, because that was basically a disaster.
Yeah. I'm kind of half and half with this. I like how they're building up the story so much with all these.
They are going very in depth
with like the backstory and what happens in between the games. Like there's 2 games that are in between the games right now. There's one prequel.
There's a bunch more.
And then Coded happens after because that's like a hand. That's like
Coded was a mobile game.
And
Recoded.
And then Dream Drop Distance and 3D,
which I haven't played.
That's in between 2 and 3. I've heard about the story.
I don't know about this.
It's like Riku and Sora are trying to become Keyblade Masters.
I thought that was for Kingdom Hearts 3. I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to start off with them going
Riku does get the Mark of Mastery. Sora doesn't, because Sora almost gets his heart stolen.
Well, that's true. I mean, in Kingdom Hearts 1, he got turned into a Heartless when he plays Kyrie.
Yeah, and then it almost happens again.
So that's kind of, I can see what happens there, but in supposedly Kingdom Hearts 3, whenever the hell it comes out, it's going to start off with Riku and Sora getting their Marks of Mastery.
Yeah.
However, I don't know when the hell it's coming out, because
Nomura and Square Enix and all that, you guys just need to make Kingdom Hearts 3.
Just give me Kingdom Hearts 3.
Just drop drop Final Fantasy 13 and
No.
give us Kingdom Hearts 3.
Final
Does that
Fantasy 13.
I mean,
Finish off what you're doing with that, because I mean, it looks okay.
yeah.
But give the Final Fantasy series a rest. Okay? Just give it a rest for a little while.
Bring Kingdom Hearts, because this is one of very few game series that I think has actually gotten better with every single installment.
Yeah. I mean, what would you like to see in 3?
I would like to see, like, the combat system got so much better in Kingdom Hearts 2. I would just love to see it go another level.
I will say I did like the combat system in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, and then I want to see a lot more, because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I want to see a lot more Final Fantasy. And,
Characters in here.
yeah, because I loved having Warren in Kingdom Hearts 2 in the Underworld, the one-armed guy.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Warren.
I know who Warren is, but I didn't.
And I love I love all the stuff working with Cloud and Leon. And then in Birth by Sleep, they bring in Zack.
Yeah, Zack was in Birth
from
by Sleep,
Seven,
in
which
the
I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting it. That was really cool. But I just want to see more of that.
With regard to the combat system, definitely, I would like, in Birth by Sleep, you could combine skills.
Yeah.
And kind of like make new, better ones. And I think that would be kind of interesting in Hearts 3, just because of like the potential. You could really, shape the way you play the game by doing this. If you want to be a caster, you're definitely going to find more magical abilities. But like I liked playing as Ventus because I was I prefer the speedy melee character.
Yeah.
I hate playing as Aqua. I hate it.
Yeah. One of the things that, like, I think what they should do is they should find a happy medium for Kingdom Hearts 3 between 1 and 2. Because in 1, you had to work hard the entire way
yeah.
through. In 2, it seemed like, up until, I'd say, when Hollow Bastion starts to fall apart, then it started to get really difficult.
My favorite part of Kingdom Hearts 2,
Thousand
Hearts Challenge.
But then, like, after that, and when you had to go back, like Zaldin is the toughest boss in the game. Like, then they whipped out, like, okay, now we're gonna make you cry. Like, why couldn't they have done that, like, earlier? I think they need to pace it, like, because all of a sudden it just got really fucking hard, and that's why everybody struggled with Zaldin.
How they show you, like, your stats once you finish, like, once you hit endgame?
Yeah.
Like, how many times you died, and rescued by Mickey and all that stuff?
Yeah.
The only times I died, the Zaldin fight. 4 times. The only 4 times I died in the entire game, playing on normal difficulty, during that Zaldin fight.
I did die a couple times before that, but I was actually surprised the most recent time I played Kingdom Hearts 2. I only had to do fight Zaldin twice. And I only died once, and I had to use Mickey once, and then I just kind of... Because what I do is I overload him with air combos and explosion, and then you're set. People die.
I did start another Kingdom Hearts 2 game, but I set it on proud mode.
Yeah.
Which is like you had to beat the game first to unlock it.
Yeah.
And once you finish the tutorial,
that's gotta be hard.
Oh my god, yes. That first like real boss fight is ridiculous.
Which one's that?
That's basically, you remember Shadow from the first one, the giant.
Oh, that one.
Well, it's like the nobody version of that fight, and it's just if you can't get the reaction commands just right, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time. But Nomura, please drop Final Fantasy just give it a rest for a little while. We don't need 14 yet. Just give me Kingdom Hearts.
Let's have 3.
That's all I ask you. Especially with the way you ended 2.
And the funny way is, I don't even care if there's a 4 after that. I would actually almost even maybe prefer if it just kind of ended with 3.
I would prefer it be a trilogy, but give me a good, solid
Just make sure it's good. Because I've heard it isn't even in production yet. Like, they haven't even started anything with it yet. Like, they're planning, but they haven't started making the game, they haven't started anything with it. So please do that. And on that note, Luke Brahl, Keith Kilgore, Because We Care, and
we're out.
Please make Kingdom Hearts 3.
Drop Final Fantasy.
Drop Final Fantasy.